Welcome, 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 family. I want to welcome you in. Those of you who is new to this community, I want to start off by, introducing myself. My name is Deborah Williams, and I just come to give a light, wisdom, share knowledge through spirit led on what am I guided on to talk about on each day that I come in. Um, on today, I want to talk about running a race, running a marathon. Um, this is what Spirit led me to talk about on today. Um, you know how sometimes we go through life, we try things, and you know, it just seems like stuff is not, evening out to where you want it to even out to, and you just all the time just, you know, worried about things. I want to talk about that because Spirit showing me or showed me, I shall say, that when you're running a race, it's important to toughen up a little bit. When we're going through situations in our life, we have to build ourselves to a point where we have to be a little tougher than what we are. You know, um, I'm here to encourage you to try to make you understand that it's important that you learn to increase your efforts to win battles. Um, During your situations when you're trying to overcome a situation or overcome something that you're planning to do in life, but you're struggling with this plan, or you're trying to do it, but you're just not tough enough to make this plan happen. Well, we have to stop allowing our self emotions to step into that part where we just seem like we're afraid, where we can't, you know, master what it is we're trying to master when it comes to different situations. And while I'm speaking on this, I was meditated on a Bible verse that can help you overcome this situation and help you when you're manifesting and get more courage to win this battle of the situation. And the Bible verse that I come up with is Psalms 108:13, which it talks about being bold, standing up in your boldness, fighting for what you're trying to conquer. Be more courage and determined to do what it is you're trying to conquer, whatever this is. Um, this race, I feel that you're trying to run, uh, or you're planning. Um, you have to stop playing with it. You have to do what it is to conquer this. You have to toughen up. You have to be brave. You have to stand in your courage in order to win what this is you're trying to master. And you have to understand that it's important that you um, let go of people that's like holding you back from the situation, that's distracting you from overcoming this. Because I'm seeing people around that's stopping you from moving forward. Now, I'm gonna show you. Spirit brought out to me this railroad. The railroad bill I want to talk about. And I'm going to take it to you again. Railroad bill. And I'm going to talk a bit about railroad bill because this is an important strategy to this whole plan of what you're trying to run when it comes to running this race that you're putting in. Railroad bill is all about moving forward in action and doing what it is needed to do when it comes to fighting this situation, or when it comes to fighting these battles that you're trying to conquer, or this battle you're trying to conquer. um it's like boosting up that self-esteem and moving forward in it. you, you know, if you notice, it's a railroad tracks. You know, when you think of railroad tracks, you're thinking about everything conjuncted, things moving, everything moving. Then maybe you get on one train, may get on a track, and one train may hold up the track, when you're thinking about railroad bill. Well, railroad bill is telling you that. Railroad bill is telling you, take that train and move forward. Whatever this situation is that you're trying to plan or you're trying to conquer, it's time for you to move forward with it. It's time for you to pick up and move forward and stop waiting on somebody to do this for you, because people is not gonna do it for you. You know, win by fulfilling that mission by boosting your self-esteem so you could be cheered on. Later down that road, you've been sitting at this place so long, and you know trying to see or trying to understand what action to take when it comes to this situation that you're facing. But you know you for so long being distracted from completing this mission that you're trying to complete. So you have to stop and think about it. Stop and think about how to win over this. you know uh, you do, whether you're not understanding or not, you do have you know other people on that other side cheering you on, trying to make this all fall in place for you. You do have that. And when it comes to the emotional part of it, you have to stop being this, I want to say, person when it comes to being afraid of things, in your emotions. When it comes to your feelings, you have to let this son of basket go, because the son of basket talks about being afraid. It's like it's an artistic person, but this artistic person, you know, when it gets in this, let me see what I want to say. When it gets in this, when it comes to trying to master, we have to not be afraid. You have to stand strong. You have to have that personality, in the sense of uh, being that elect person to, this is the way I'm trying to explain it. Being that elect person, like being the person that, stands out to the point to where people is always, because you're trying to come up with this plan, you're trying to come up and you all this plan, but you always seems like you was afraid because of probably, what somebody else think, or you was afraid of take that responsibility when it comes to this plan, or when it comes to this situation. But this is why you have to be more, um, um, what I'm trying to say. This is why you have to be more, um, together. And okay, I should say, this is why you have to be on your grind a little bit and not be afraid to grind. Not afraid to put in what it is you need to put in. You have to see it for what it is. Because Spirit showed me with this stick, to a sticks. It's all about putting in this action, seeing the picture clearly. You know, you sitting there, you be thinking about it. How can I come up with this plan, with this situation or this issue going on? And how could I overcome this and win this? You had people there that was distracting you in your way, and you're not being able to do what it is you need to do because you're just not seeing it. Because these people is all in your way. You can't see it. It's a distraction. So you have to get in your feelings and not be afraid. You got to let go of that attachment of being afraid and humble yourself and start to step in your boldness with it, when it comes to, how people uh, interact when it comes to this. You have to start taking that action of boldness, you know, in order to move forward. You know, you have to stop not wanting to face this situation by not wanting to be bold about it, because you have to be bold about this. You're going to have to be bold. Whatever this plan or this situation you're leading in, you have to be bold about it. Spirit showed me, because as I was meditating on my meditation on what Spirit wanted me to talk to someone about, or to just you in my community, you surrounded with me within my community. And the meditation was running a race, you know. And while you running this marathon with this situation or this issue, is overcoming this situation, how to get over this situation or this issue by winning the victory, having the victory at the end. So, yeah. So, in order to win, you must get rid of. Remember, Spirit showed, in order for you to win this, it's very important that, you know, stay on track. You have to stay on track. This is why Railroad Bill showing up. Because Railroad Bill is telling you, look, you in a situation now that you're trying to do something with this situation or this issue you in. Maybe you're trying to move ahead, or maybe you're trying to move somewhere and you're just confused about it. Or some kind of action here you're trying to take, but you're trying to come up with this plan how you're going to do it. Well, this is what Railroad Bill is saying. He's telling you to pay more attention. He's telling you to take the action, but see the picture the way the picture is. If it's a move, or you want to move somewhere, move to another apartment, or move across seas, or move to another land, that's what Railroad Bill is telling you. You have to stop being afraid and take that move. So, yeah. So, let's do our closing. I want you to just remember one thing. We all can win no matter what we do in life. We can win. It's all about winning. So just run the race and know that you can win and build up your self esteem and know that you could take in that energy and do what it is you need to do. So I'm going to leave you with that on today. And for those of you who's new, I hope you enjoyed this little message on today. If you like, hit the bell so you could be able to come back in, subscribe. And for those of you who always been in my community, I want to thank you for allowing me to share what was spearhead and guided me to say to you on this morning, on this evening. So I want to say God bless you. May you peace out. I want to say shalom. I want to say, and I appreciate you for coming in and listening to my word. Remember, overcome your situation by running the race of the victory. Thank you.